Welcome to my channel again. Today we will talk about 5 ways to exhibit collaboration as a managerial skill by Lekan Alimi. As a manager, one of your most important tasks is to foster a culture of collaboration among your team. This can be difficult, especially when everyone is working in different departments and has their own individual goals. However, by following these, you can successfully exhibit collaboration as a managerial skill. 1. Make sure your team is aware of your goals. The best way to motivate others is to make them aware of your goals. Make sure that everyone on your team knows what you are striving for and why it is important. This will help them to feel a sense of ownership in the project and motivate them to work harder. 2. Collaboration. One of the best ways to foster collaboration is to encourage it. This means that you should be open to suggestions and allow everyone on your team to share their ideas. This will help to get everyone on the same page and increase the chances of success. 3. Be a role model. As a manager, it is important to set an example for your team. This willing to work collaboratively, be open to suggestions, and be willing to compromise. Your team will mirror your behavior and will be more likely to collaborate if you are a good role model. 4. Encourage open communication. Another important way to foster collaboration is to have open communication. This means that you should be willing to communicate with your team. This will help to resolve any issues and ensure that everyone is on the same page. 5. Put the team first. Finally, it is important to put the team first. This means that you should always put the Team U 2019's interests first and make sure that their goals are aligned with your own. This will help to increase the chances of success and foster a Understand the importance of collaboration. Collaboration is a skill that is often overlooked in the workplace. In order to be a successful manager, it is important to understand the importance of collaboration and learn how to work well with others. Collaboration can be defined in many ways. It can be working on a project as a team, being flexible with one's, or even collaborating on ideas. No matter what the definition, being able to work well with others is an important skill for any manager. Build collaboration habits. Collaboration is a skill that can be learned and developed over time. Here are 5 ways to exhibit collaboration as a managerial skill. 1. Get everyone on the same page. One of the first things you need to do when collaborating is to make sure everyone is on the same page. This means understanding the objectives of the project, the timeline, and the resources required. Once everyone is on the same page, the collaboration can begin. 2. Facilitate communication. Another important skill is facilitation. This means that communication between team members, both verbally and in writing. This is key in ensuring everyone is on the same page and that the project is moving forward as planned. 3. Set clear expectations. It's important to set expectations from the beginning. This will help to avoid any misunderstandings or disputes down the road. 4. As the project moves forward, be flexible and allow for changes. This will help to keep the collaboration flowing smoothly. 5. Stay positive. Keep a positive attitude and stay focused on the goal. This will help to keep the collaboration spirit high. Be aware of your own collaborative style. Collaboration is a skill that can be so important to have a collaborative style. This means that you should be aware of the way you work and the way others work. As a manager, it's important to be able to recognize when collaboration is needed and to be able to facilitate it. You should also be able to set a good example and be a role model for your team. Facilitate productive conversations. In order to be a great manager, be able to facilitate productive conversations. This can be difficult, but it's a skill that you'll need to develop. When you're able to facilitate productive conversations, it means that you're able to get people on the same page and move the team forward. You can do this by setting the tone early on and being clear about your expectations. You may also need to find ways to get people to take ownership of. This means that you'll need to give them the authority to make decisions and see their project through to the end. You can also encourage communication by setting up meetings and putting everyone on the agenda. This will help to ensure that everyone is aware of what's going on and that everyone is getting their fair share of the conversation. Encourage collaboration throughout the organization. It is collaboration throughout the organization in order to be successful. By doing so, employees will be more likely to be motivated to work towards a common goal, and the organization will be able to move forward more efficiently. Collaboration can be fostered in a variety of ways, but some of the most effective methods include providing opportunities for employees to share ideas and feedback, creating is conducive to collaboration, and rewarding employees for their contributions. Encouraging collaboration is also important when it comes to managing employees. Managers should be open to hearing employees' ideas and be willing to work together in order to create a successful team. By fostering collaboration throughout the organization, you will be able to improve your ability to manage and as well as increase the efficiency of your work. Recognize and reward collaborative behavior. Managing people is an essential skill for any business. It's not easy, but it's essential to the success of any organization. One way to show your appreciation for collaborative behavior is to recognize and reward it. When you reward collaboration, it's valuable and important to the organization. This will encourage other employees to be more collaborative because they know their hard work is being recognized. There are a few ways to reward collaboration. You can give out bonuses, privileges, or awards. You can also create a system where employees can submit ideas for rewards and then the management team can decide which reward. Whatever method you choose, make sure you reward collaboration in a way that is meaningful to your employees. The more collaborative they are, the easier it will be to manage them and the more successful your business will be. Set expectations for collaboration. Collaboration is important in any managerial role and it's something that can be exhibited in a number of ways. The first way is to your team. This is especially important if you want people to be able to work together effectively. Another way is to be transparent with your team. This means being honest and letting them know what you expect from them. This will help build trust and ensure that everyone is on the same page. Lastly, be a role model for collaboration. This means being willing to work together as solutions that work for everyone. If you can do all these things, then you're on your way to being a great leader. Address difficult collaborative topics. Collaborative decision-making is a skill that will be necessary in any managerial position. It's a skill that will be put to the test when difficult collaborative topics arise. When faced with a difficult collaborative, it can be helpful to have a plan. This plan can be vague in order to allow for flexibility and to not put anyone on the spot. One of the best ways to address difficult collaborative topics is to start with a question. This question can be asked in a way that allows for different points of view to be heard. This can be done by having a facilitator lead the discussion. The facilitator can keep the discussion questions and by keeping the discussion on track. If the discussion gets off track, the facilitator can help to steer the discussion back on track. Keep communication channels open. Collaboration is a skill that can be learned and practiced. By keeping communication channels open, you can build a strong team and create a cooperative work environment. Being is important in any field, but it's especially important in the managerial field. This is because the managerial role is often one that involves interacting with others. One way to show your willingness to collaborate is by setting up a meeting request system. This will help you to manage your time and ensure that you're able to collaborate with everyone who is important to your project. You should also make sure by using email and other messaging systems. This way, you can keep everyone informed of the progress of your project. Take steps to address conflict as it arises. As a manager, it's important to be able to effectively address conflict. It's one of the many skills that will help you lead a team and achieve organizational goals. When conflict arises, it's important to be able. Sometimes the best way to address conflict is to have a discussion without getting too emotional. Sometimes the best way to address conflict is to offer a solution. In order to be able to effectively address conflict, it's important to be mindful of the following. 1. The conflict itself. What is it that's causing the conflict? 2. The stakes. Are the stakes addressing the conflict? 3. The emotions. Are the emotions high enough that it warrants addressing the conflict? 4. The facts. Are the facts accurate? 5. The feelings. Are the feelings accurate? 6. The future. What are the implications of not addressing the conflict? 7. The past. What have been the result of conflict in the past? 8. The context. What is the current situation? 9. The culture. What is the culture like? 10. The individual. Are the individual's feelings relevant to the situation? In order to be able to effectively address conflict, it's important to be mindful of the following. 1. The conflict itself. What is conflict? 2. The stakes. Are the stakes high enough that it warrants addressing the conflict? 3. The emotions. Are the emotions high enough that it warrants addressing the conflict? 4. The facts. Are the facts accurate? 5. The feelings. Are the feelings accurate? 6. The future. What are the implications of conflict? 7. The past. What have been the results of addressing the conflict in the past? 8. The context. What is the current situation? 9. The culture. What is the culture like? 10. The individual. Are the individual's feelings relevant to the situation? Thank you for watching and listening. To receive update audio, kindly click on subscribe button and extend your kindness by sharing this with someone. This is produced by Oracle Media.